Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's your second stimulus check and stimulus package update for May 15th, 2020, guys. Let's go, guys. Today, the House is scheduled to vote on the stimulus package, and we all expected it to pass later on today. So now what happens after the House voted and passed this bill? So the bill will move on to the Senate, where we'll see a lot of stuff being taken out and a lot of stuff being added on. And also, guys, this shows 95% of you guys who watch the videos don't subscribe. I would love to have you as a subscriber, guys. Please subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos. Thanks. So far, what the Senate seems to want the most is liability protections for businesses, where if your employer would have called you back to work and you gotten sick, you cannot sue them. By passing this bill, the House put their cards on the table. So now the Senate starts has to do the same thing and put their cards on the table and let the negotiations begin. It's also important to note, guys, the Senate and the President is not against sending out a second stimulus check. It's just the way to send it out, the way to get there. They all have totally different ideas on the way the package should be. As a matter of fact, the chairman of the Fed was on TV last night and said it could be costly, but it's necessary. Here he is.
Additional fiscal support could be costly, but worth it if it helps avoid long-term damage and leaves us with a stronger recovery.
And also, here is the Senate leadership.
I think the chairman of the Fed is correct, and we do anticipate having to act again at some point. I do think, though, in terms of timing, the chairman of the Fed didn't say how quickly, and we need to verify how we've done so far, make sure we know whatever mistakes we made, we don't want to repeat. So I'm certainly not ruling out another fiscal package, and I would say the chairman of the Fed and I and the administration are not necessarily in different places. And our red line is going to be liability protections for those who are brave enough to begin to open up the economy again in the wake of the trial lawyers who are descending already on hospitals and doctors and businesses. As of about a week and a half ago, 771 lawsuits had already been filed. So we're working on a narrowly crafted protection from liability for things directly related to the coronavirus, and that will have to be a part of any package, because if we're really going to get the economy up and going again, people have to be brave enough to begin to engage in economic activity. How about the presidents of universities?
So both parties are not against sending out another stimulus check. They just have different ideas on how to put the package together. They both want different things. So next week, we're expecting to see a lot of back and forth between the Senate, the White House, and the House. So hopefully by the end of next week or the week after, we have an agreement on what exactly the stimulus package is going to look like. So let me share some economic news with you. As of today, 4.7 million of homeowners are already in forbearance. And this morning, the retail sales report came out, and it was terrible. Let me give you the numbers. It was projected to be 12%. Instead, it's 16.4% decline in April. And also, as of yesterday, 36 million people are unemployed. Unemployment rate is expected to go over 24%. As you can see, guys, things are not looking so good. Besides the stimulus check I know you guys care about the most, one of the other important things in there also is the extension of the $600 a week unemployment benefits. The House wants to extend that until January 2021. With 36 million people unemployed, this piece is extremely important, in my opinion. So let me give you a quick rundown on the second stimulus check and the stimulus package, if you don't already know. Pretty much, just like the last stimulus package, is a one-time only payment of $1,200 for any single individual making $75,000 or less, $2,400 for a married couple making $150,000, and also $1,200 for a head of household making $112,000. And for a dependent, unlike the last stimulus package, they will also get the $1,200, although this time you can only have 3 dependents. So a family of 5 will receive a check of $6,000. And also, under the last stimulus package, if you were claimed as someone else's dependent, you weren't qualified to receive the $1,200. Under this one, not only you will receive the $1,200 now, you will get paid retroactively $500 from the last stimulus package. And like I said, guys, in my opinion, I think the most important part of this legislation is the $600 weekly unemployment benefits. That will be extended until January 2021. With 36 million people unemployed, we all know even though states are starting opening back up, a lot of them will not be able to afford to bring the full staff back. Some people will stay home, they will be unemployed. And also, the kids are still out of school. They're still being homeschooled. So some people may want to go back, but they may not be able to. In my opinion, I think this piece even have more weight than the one-time $1,200 stimulus check. And also for VA and SSI recipients, today's the 15th. I'm hoping all of you guys who have direct deposit or Direct Express card have your stimulus check already. And for those of you who's waiting on a check, today's the 15th, your check is being mailed out. That's according to the IRS and the Social Security Administration. VA, they never give us a date, but they did say mid-May, so today is the 15th. I'm hoping by next week, all of you guys have your stimulus checks. That's it for today, guys. As always, thank you again for watching. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Paul with Sunset Realty, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So please subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos. I will keep you updated on the stimulus package. We expect it to pass tonight and move on to the Senate by next week. So guys, we'll keep you updated as quickly as possible. Thanks.